What's up, guys? Welcome back to Idiocracy. We're here back again with another episode. Yes, I know a lot of doubters, naysayers that were going to say that, oh, this was going to last one, maybe two episodes. But no, we're back here. I mean, barely, there's 2/3 of us here. Here with...
It's me this time. Not the other guy.
Yeah. Hopefully you can still enjoy the podcast. We should give you some good content. But let's not talk too much. Roll the intro.
Huh?
We don't have an intro. I just felt like saying that. Do we need an intro? Do we need like a... I don't know.
Why would you say roll the intro?
Because I don't know. A lot of... I've seen podcasts and like they have intros. Like some 10 seconds dubstep thing going on. Or anything like that. I don't know. Like Joe Rogan has the spinning thing. It's weird. But it's not essential. I guess we might get an intro. We'll see. Like a compilation of all the controversial stuff we said. That would be a good intro.
Maybe not.
But anyway, so how's the day, bro?
My day's good. Okay, so I'll start off by what's the movie? How do you actually say the movie? Tenet.
Oh, okay. So we're talking. Okay, so we both watched Tenet today, right? I mean,
Okay,
we
I
didn't
didn't
watch it
finish
together.
So
we
I'll
didn't
start
watch it
off.
together. Both watched.
Yeah, we didn't watch it
Okay.
together. Okay. So this guy, he's people rate a concert, right? At the beginning.
It's an opera.
Or whatever. An opera, opera house.
Let's call it a concert.
Is the guy part of the SWAT? Is the guy part
Wait,
of the...
hold up before we start. Okay, there's gonna be spoilers about the movie, so we don't want skip to skip a bit. I don't know.
Keep skipping. It won't be a
maybe
long conversation.
we might just talk about the movie, but we won't get in too much detail. But there will be spoilers.
No, I want
so
detail because I'm confused. So just skip a bit.
Okay.
The whole
So there will be spoilers.
The podcast won't be about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically they're in a opera house. Is the guy part of the gunmen, or is he part of the SWAT team, the Russian SWAT team that comes?
He's part of the Russian SWAT team. Yeah, he's not part of the gunmen. No, sorry, which SWAT team? The one that
On the
places
outside,
the bombs?
then when they give the tags to switch, like they wait for the SWAT team to come.
Yeah, that's like another special agency. Or something. Like that was a team by itself. Like
Was he part of that
know.
team?
He was part of that team. Yes.
Okay, so that whole mission was basically a test for him.
Pretty much.
But as a result, his whole team dies, and he's the only one that survived.
Well, it wasn't originally a test. The test was whether or not he was gonna, reveal the secrets. Whatever. That was the real test. The mission was probably like saving those two guys and like recovering whatever it is that he had to recover.
Oh, but like when he got caught on the train tracks and stuff.
Yeah, he got caught. They tortured him, and he was willing to die for it. And that was like, okay, you know what?
I got
We'll
you.
pick you apart, and then we're gonna. You didn't get that. That was the first 5 minutes of the movie. How did you not get that?
No. I just need to make sense of that. Okay, so now he meets the scientist. Blah blah blah, and then what's with the painting stuff? I don't get that part.
The painting.
So he goes to that.
Did you not watch? Did you not pay attention to the movie? What did you watch?
I did, but it was confusing. Just bear with me. So the Russian billionaire's wife.
Yeah.
She's got a fake painting, right?
Yeah.
And why does her husband have that over her? I don't get it. I didn't get that.
She sold the painting to the husband.
Okay.
But she sold it, saying that it was real. So it was like legally, she made him pay like God knows how much money. And then I think they met through that. But regardless of that, because it wasn't a real painting and she sold a fake painting, he had that over her. So could have gone to jail for like fraud or scam. I don't know.
Okay.
But something like it's not that relevant to the storyline anyway.
Yeah. I'm just trying to highlight everything I'm confused about. And the vault. What's the vault contain?
The one inside.
Yeah. Does it contain that device thing?
What did you watch up to?
I'll tell you what I watched up. I watched up to him meeting with the Indian woman and him telling her that you announced this weapon. You make me announce the weapon to a guy in 2 days' time. So I rewind back past the plane.
You didn't watch the scene after that. That's when it goes off.
So that's why I'm like, you're gonna have to spoil it for me. But where I watched up to is where they rewind all the way, like they rewind to the vault, and then he meets the Indian woman.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into the storyline because obviously, I feel like it's spoilers. It's a good movie. People should watch it. But long story short, what happens after that scene is that they have to find like a bomb and they have to like recover that bomb. But at the same time, the guy becomes a kill switch. So if he dies, if he kills himself, everything stops existing. Or if the bomb gets detonated, then everything stops existing as well. So there were like two storylines. One where the woman, like, you know, the art gallery woman, she had to try and stop she could kill the guy, she could kill the Russian billionaire, but she could only kill him after they stopped the bomb. Maybe I shouldn't call it bomb. I might get censored. But after they stopped that, and on the other side, you've got those two guys, Robert Pattinson and the protagonist. That's how we call him. Them two trying to recover the bomb, and it's a mad reversed and forward characters going on. It's bro, your mind gets blown away.
That's what I mean,
like,
bro. It's so confusing. Hold up. When does the reverse stop? When is it like no longer reverse?
That's the question. The reverse stops basically when you go back into that machine and it turns you back out.
What machine?
You know the thing that you walk in and then you come out the other side? You've seen that scene.
In the vault?
There's one in the vault, but there's one in the scene as well where they shot the
Oh,
one.
is that the thing that triggers the reverse?
Yeah. Well, that's the machine that does it, but there's other ways of doing it, I guess, like how they make bullets and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what does the job.
No, but I mean, when does the like?
That's what's confusing because, from my conclusion,
I don't watch the ending. Basically, what's the ending?
There is like 4 timelines, alright, not 4, but there's like 4 scenarios. So the first one is the normal one. So you're in the present and you're moving forward. That's the normal one, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is that you're going backwards, so you're moving backwards, and let's say you're going towards the past. That's the second one. The third one is you're from the past, so you're supposed to go backwards, but now you're moving forward. So you're in a normal situation. And the fourth one is you should be going forward, but you're going backward. Okay? And now it's so confusing because there is that one scene, you know, when they go back to the airport and like they have to do the whole thing, and they keep on switching back and out, in and out, and it's so confusing. Like my brain was literally exploding, like on the spot.
But hold up, what's the ending? Like the ending.
Ooh, do you want me to tell you? Should we say? Well, we said it's a spoiler. It's full of spoilers, but the ending is, it's all a loop. It starts again.
But when does it start? Does it start at the mission, the original mission? Does it start after they recruit him?
Yeah, it's just an open ending like that, innit? But it's all a loop. What happens is at the end they recover the algorithm, that bomb thing, and
who made it?
Some scientist in the future. He killed him, so he sent it back into the past and just killed himself because like, there's no chance. Like it's like hell for him. So, but yeah, what do you call it?
So if it's all a loop, that means that time frame is.
It's a loop.
Forever.
That's why you know, Robert Pattinson. He goes to him. He goes to the protagonist. I was like, nice meeting you. This is my end. So he was gonna go kill himself. Like there's a scene where basically, Robert Pattinson saves the future one, saves the present guy to save the one in the past. But basically, he dies. And that was his end. Like, you have to consider it like each individual has its own timeline. All right, so you have to follow that individual's timeline. You can't like mix the timelines. That's when your brain goes, whoa, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so when Robert Pattinson killed himself, then the protagonist's timeline carries on. He carries on, and now he becomes the guy in the future, and then he now recruit. And now it's not killing himself. It's more like to save the protagonist in the present. It's you should have seen the scene. It makes more sense. I can't really explain it. There's like visual things that.
How far have I got left of the movie? I'll rewatch it.
You probably got like 20 minutes, but they're like intense 20 minutes.
Okay.
Like there's a lot happening. There's a lot of switching between the two things. And like, yeah. But like I've seen other movies where time gets played with, like obviously Inception, but that's a dream, or Interstellar, where they play with physics and stuff like that. And like those movies do push your thinking limits to an extent.
No, this one's.
But this one is like a constant like ping pong match between the two sides, bro. You just keep on going from one side to the other. You don't know what's going on. And like, I don't know if it was the same for you, but for like the first half of the movie, I thought it was like, meh, not that much of a big deal. It's like
it's a bit like
yeah. And then the time switch happened, and that changed everything. What would you do if you could go back in time? Not like that, just like actually go back in time. How far back would you go?
2008. I already know. 2008. I put £1,000 in Bitcoin. I'm a billion. Am I a billionaire? Not a billionaire. Am I a billionaire?
But what about stuff like the butterfly effect and stuff like that?
What butterfly effect is £1,000 for an 8-year-old Nofel can have?
No, but you existing there in that timeline at that time.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you don't go and become 8-year-old or whatever. It's you, your present self, going back to a timeline, to like a certain.
I think my contact is very minimal.
Hmm?
Like I'd go back in time, I'd put a grand into Bitcoin. I'm guessing I'm gonna go back in time. I've got my wallet code, and I can just access the wallet now, and I've got.
So you'd open an account in your name as Newfall, whatever.
I would probably no. I'd probably go find like a random individual off the street, a homeless guy.
Yeah.
And I'd deposit the money in him, and I'd make him keep like 100. Actually, hold on. I just said the dumbest thing ever. If you're homeless, you don't even have a bank account.
You just gave him free money.
No, if you're homeless, you can't have a bank account.
Homeless people, they also don't get, okay. I know what you mean. I know what you meant. Like someone that...
I'll find somebody that has little impact on society, or like isn't really integrated into society. I don't mean like homeless people don't have impact on society. Don't cancel me. I'm just saying like he's not really integrated with society, so there'll be less checking.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll connect that individual's account into a wallet, quickly deposit the £1,000. I think Coinbase was no, Coinbase wasn't. So it's going to be a bit more harder at the time. And then disconnect, basically pay him his money, disconnect his card to the account, and then transfer my Bitcoin to another wallet. And then I think over time, I think that's enough precautions, bro. And then that's it. Now I've got access to this new wallet, and and then I've made my billion. I'll probably put more than 1,000. Put 10,000.
Yeah, would 1,000 turn to a million?
I think 1,000 would. Like it was 0.0000 something. Like it's.
Okay, yeah. Then
maybe 100 million. 10 million. It was anything above 100 million. Like.
So you're telling me you would stay in that timeline?
Hold up. Let me quickly search this.
No, but would you stay in that timeline?
No. Yeah,
then how are you keeping the money?
Hold up. Price of Bitcoin in 2008.
If it's not relevant to my question is, let's say you do make money, how are you keeping that money?
Bro, it's January maybe, not 2008. I'll do it 2009 January. It was basically worth nothing. In March 2010, it was worth 0.003.
That's not my concern, you for. Let's say you
I know,
make that
but I want to
much
do the
money.
math. So hold up, Daniel. Just let's do the math quickly.
Why do you want to do the maths at all? People,
So
bro?
0.003 gets me a Bitcoin. So what maths do I have to do with $1,000? 1,000 times 0.003? Then I don't know. Tell me.
Yeah.
1,000 times 0.0.
That would tell you how many bitcoins you'd have. No, sorry. No, not how many bitcoins. That would tell you...
That's 3, bro. That doesn't tell me anything.
No. Wait. You're telling me 0.3 gets you what? Gets you how much?
A Bitcoin. Hold up. I'll do the math the dumb way. So
$0.3. Okay, just do 1,000 divided by 0.3. That's how much you'd
that's
get.
0.003.
Yeah, that's how many bitcoins you'd get.
1,000 divided by 0.003. I'd get 333,333.
Okay, now times that by whenever you want to cash out.
I'll
And
cash
then
out
that should
now.
be how much
So
money.
Bitcoin price is 8,500. So let's say 10k when it was worth 10k. Was it
Yeah.
ever worth 10k? Yeah, obviously it was. Let's say just 10k just to make our math easier. Times. Hold on, this 10k. Let's do 10k dollars because I said $1,000.
This guy.
So hold up. $3 billion.
It's really
bro.
not that.
3 billion.
3? Okay, I don't know why, but I don't trust you on that one. How many bitcoins did I say it was? 300.
333. Yeah. So 300k just to make the math easy. 300k. And then basically hold up. 3 million.
Yeah, that's it.
10 million. 100. Yeah, 3 billion, bro. So $1,000 when Bitcoin in 2009 would have made you 3 billion. That is mad.
Okay, I don't want to I don't condone this math that was carried out here. I'm gonna trust you on this one. I'm gonna trust you, but I haven't done any calculations.
I'm not.
So
Hold on. Let me just
anyone-
double check that.
if
I know
anyone
we
picks up
wasted
on
so
this-
long into this.
if
Hold on,
anyone
just-
picks up on this, I'm just like not accountable for this. All right.
0.003 times 300k. So just do 333.
I don't know what you're doing anymore.
Should give me
Stop
1,000.
it.
Yeah, bro. It's
This
correct
is-
maths.
Okay. This is dead content now. Stop it. We get it. You'd be a billionaire, but how would you move that money?
$1,000 would have made you a billionaire. That is mad.
How would you move that money? Tell me.
You don't move that money.
So exactly. So what?
No, but you
So,
withdraw
and that-
slowly. But the thing is, with that amount of wealth, you will never
No,
ever
but who
cash. I
did
don't
you-
think you'll ever be able to
You're
cash it
back
out
in
in
the
your
past.
lifetime.
You're back in the past, all right? Who do you give that money to then?
But I go back to the future. That's the whole point of me investing in Bitcoin.
Okay, you go back to the future, but who do you give that money to?
Myself. So now I've got my Bitcoin wallet.
Yourself,
I'll hire a
your
lawyer.
8-year-old
I'll hire an
self.
accountant, and I'll withdraw like 10 million a year.
Your 8-year-old self.
What? Forget my 8-year-old self.
Who did you have to give the money to? So you can't just leave the money in
Daniel,
that year.
you
and be like,
started off
okay.
this question by saying, my physical self, present self now goes back to
Yeah, let's say
2008.
it goes back for like a few months.
I'm invested in Bitcoin and then just, I don't know, traveling the world. Like, I do not care. There is nothing in 2008 or 9 for me other than investing
No, but
in
like
Bitcoin.
you'd make the money after like 10 years, right?
But I fast forward to present. That's the whole point, Daniel. You have to, like...
You do fast forward to present, and then you start living that. But how do you transfer that money? How do you make it legal? How do you make the whole thing legal? Like you can't just, let's say you invest into Bitcoin. Who do you give that Bitcoin wallet to?
Me? I know the code.
While you're 8, you have to leave this timeline. You've done your thing. You've bought Bitcoin at the right time. Okay, your 2 months are done. You have to go back to your timeline. Who do you leave this?
Daniel, imagine you make a Google account,
yeah.
right? And nobody logs
Okay.
into it for another 10 years. Is that Google account still going to exist?
That's not the same.
Yes, it is. This account
No.
and this website.
That Google account is gonna get deactivated because no one has been logging in. Yes.
But Bitcoin doesn't work like that. Your Bitcoins will remain in your wallet, no matter
I
what.
hope so, but that's not the safest. I feel like hacking and stuff like that. I feel like that Bitcoin wallet's gone. especially.
But
for
then that's
Bitcoin.
my gamble. I can't give it to anybody because then, like you said, butterfly effect.
So you
that,
tell
like,
me you go back in time, and you gamble to make money.
I'm not gambling, Daniel. You're telling me to give my account to somebody, so it makes sure I have the money. I'm saying I don't need to do that. I have an account open right now.
Nah, I'm not telling you that. I'm just challenging your decisions.
There is no reason why my bitcoins would have disappeared, Daniel. With my current knowledge now, I'll pick a website that has never been hacked. Do you get it?
Keeping your Twitter DMs in it.
Huh?
I feel like keep the wallet in your Twitter DMs. That seems like a safe place.
That's not a bad thing either. But you get the point. Like, at my age, at 20, there is nothing in the past that I could change. I can go change some political stuff, but I don't really care for that.
No, but I don't think affecting the past would be a good. I mean, it wouldn't lead to anything good overall. But like seeing and witnessing what happens in the past, I feel like that's cool. That would be cool. I don't know, just make your life better.
But that's mad. Like, obviously it's impossible. But all you need is like time travel of some sort to become wealthy. And not because of the time travel aspect itself, but because of the knowledge you gain after doing it.
This is like a dumb thought, new football.
That's not a dumb thought.
No. The following thing that I'm gonna say. I was gonna say, if you do ever come across time traveling, you can just not find out now. You know that.
What do you mean?
Just stick it, pin it in your head, that if you ever come across time traveling, you're gonna come back to this moment and you're gonna tell us. If you don't come back to this moment, then you never come across time traveling.
Guys, I time traveled in the future.
No.
I have come to this present
has
moment to tell you
randomly
I've time
teleported
traveled.
you in front of you or something?
Guys, I have currently time traveled to tell you at this moment that in the future, you'll find out my surname in the future anyway, because I am gonna be changing every single individual's lifestyles.
She's gonna blow up, Nivo. My guy.
Bro, you're getting cancelled, man. You're getting cancelled. Watch.
No, what? That's a good success. Why would you not wish
that?
success upon you, Nivo?
Yeah, that one.
Come on, Nivo. Come on. But yeah, time is such a fascinating concept. I don't know. The more you it's such a of all the concepts, it's so not linear. It's so intriguing, like the way in which you could look at it. It's just mad. See what I did there? I said mad.
But then I've also I've deeped other stuff with wealth as well. There's a lot of things you can do with like knowledge that gain you like wealth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That maybe Bitcoin. I mean, it's a good investment, obviously, but there's other ways where you can use that knowledge.
Yeah, that's like the most return, I think, investment ever. Do you get me?
Really?
Then $1,000 turned 3 billion. No stock is
based
like
on
that.
Based on your calculation.
Okay, you know what? I'm sure my calculation is right, but at 3 billion, 300 million, 30 million even, that is still a sick investment.
True.
Actually, I did like kind of. People could argue that you could go back in time and copy a business idea and copy them all, but that's so much effort.
That there's also like a lot of chance involved in that, like on whether or not that's gonna work out. Like,
no, but you know certain businesses that completely.
It's very likely, yeah. It's very likely, but you never know. As soon as you start doing that business, a competitor might find out, and like let's say you find out Facebook's model. Facebook obviously was out already, but let's say you find Facebook's model, and you start doing it before them.
Let's say Uber and all that stuff.
And now something else called, I don't know, Handbook looks at you and be like, oh, let me steal that idea. And now Handbook is the new big thing, but they stole the idea from you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could change the future like that as well. So it's a bit of a gamble, but something where you don't affect other people, that's the best way to, like, make money. Bitcoin is not a bad shout. It's a decent shout.
I'd go and dominate the Roblox market. You know, the top game in Roblox earns millions.
I'm not surprised.
trying to make it, man.
Games or gamer?
Okay, games. There's many of them. Over probably like, I want to say 10 to 15 or even 20 games make 1 million a year.
Like I find the Roblox industry very fascinating because anyone else finds it, like people our age or like normal people don't find it that interesting, but as soon as the age goes below like 17 or 16 even, bro, everyone is off the roof on that game, bro. Like I know it's weird saying that like a 15-year-old plays a game like Roblox,
But hold up, are you
do.
talking
There
as an
is-
investment or are you talking
there
as
is
a
so
game
many.
to play?
No, I'm talking about like the Roblox audience in general, like all the games that I played. Like we don't understand. I mean, you do because obviously I know you're involved with like some Roblox stuff, but like normal people don't understand how much hype there is behind Roblox. And it's kind of insane. Like kids are honestly addicted to that game in a very bad way. I mean, good for like people who make the games, obviously,
Yeah,
but
good
like
for us, bro.
health wise, it's a very bad addiction.
It's mad because it's only catching up in the UK now. It's always been in the US. But in the UK, like when I was growing up, I was the only one playing it. Like, and I didn't play it often. And
You had Roblox when you were growing up?
bro, I played at the age of 11. How do you think I came across it?
Oh damn! So how long has Roblox been about?
Okay, basically the creator of Roblox made the first 2D like platform on like computing history or something. I don't exactly know what it is.
2D.
He made the most accurate
It wasn't
2D
Roblox.
physics.
Was
No,
it
no,
Roblox?
it's nothing to do with Roblox. No.
Okay.
He made the most accurate 2D like physics platform on the internet, like on computing. I don't know the ins and outs. I could be chatting shit right now. But what I know is he tried to replicate that with a 3D module platform type of thing. I don't know what it is. There's something physics related with like 3D. But apparently what I heard was that's very hard to do.
Okay.
And that turned into Roblox and it just became a kids game.
Interesting.
And then obviously over the years they started expanding and they gained the market.
So do you know around like what year this was?
Let me check when it was founded. I was playing it in 2011. Let me check when it was founded though.
Damn.
When?
You just gave away your age, but okay.
Huh?
Nothing.
I leaked my age.
Yeah, it's fine.
2006 apparently.
2006. Yeah, it's been about for a while. But gaming, like making games, is such a weird gamble. I feel like if you're a game developer, you should just make a ton shit of games and just wait, because one of them will pick up eventually. It takes time, but one of them.
It depends. I don't know how the real market works. I can only tell you how Roblox game development
No,
works.
look at all these games that are coming out now. Like most games, actually, not just the games that are coming out. I mean, there is some exceptions, obviously, but like most games, they've been out for at least like a good 4 or 5 years before like they become big. Obviously, there's like, I would say mostly PC games are like that. Like if it's a console game, it's probably most likely gonna bang already. But PC games, they take some time to actually go viral or find some kind of appeal towards them. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of not cool stuff, Chadwick Boseman passed away last.
What?
Chadwick Boseman, I think that's how his name is pronounced. No?
Yeah, that was
Black Panther guy.
I'm not into the whole Marvel thing, but do you know what's mad to me is that usually you know if somebody's like ill or, but this guy kept it hidden. I rate that.
It was very unexpected from me at least. Obviously, if you're like his fan, you might find out, you might not know, but like from what I've read on Twitter and other stuff, it's like no one knew anything. It was a shock to everyone. So like the surprising thing is like he made like a good 5 or 6 movies while having this, and it's insane. Like people barely make one movie every like 3 years or whatever, and this guy has made quite a lot of successful movies while, going through.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he was going through it and like.
Well, yeah, that's sad. I've seen a lot of tweets showing respect.
Yeah, that was just unexpected.
Like even if like like Black Panther wasn't my favorite Marvel movie. It was good. It was decent, but he's not like one of my favorite superheroes, I would say. But it was decent, and he was a good guy. You could just tell he was a good guy. So it's obviously a tragic loss for a lot of people. A lot of people looked up to him. He did a lot of good black representation for the community, and that was good. It's just a
Yeah, like I said,
2020 is a bad year. We can just all agree on that. And it's just it's taking lives as well.
What, 2020?
Lives. Yeah.
I don't know, man. 2020 is like...
Do you see any positives in this year? I haven't seen a single positive of this year.
I live my life. I've said this. I don't think my life starts until I graduate, man. I couldn't give a crap what happens this year, the year 2019, 18, 17.
No, maybe nothing that affects you directly, but like if
But
you just
generally,
look at the state of everything, yeah.
I tend to disconnect myself with the state of stuff unless it directly affects me. Do you get me?
See, but like, can we leak your heritage or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're Libyan, right?
Nah, where'd you leak me, bro? I'm joking, go on.
No, but like if something was happening, I'm pretty sure something always happens in Libya right now. But if something major was happening in Libya, and it affected like your family back there, that would hit you differently, right? That's the only thing,
sure,
like,
yeah.
Nothing's hitting you like that, I guess. But I don't know, like you don't have to be empathetic in that way, but it's good to like have a general sense of what's going on, just to see. I mean, you shouldn't let. It's good that you don't let that affect you, because that means that you can be productive. You can be like, you can work towards your goal all the time. Like you don't get distracted like that. But at the same time, it's good to have some sort of. I don't want to say you're not empathetic, because I'm pretty sure you are, but like some sort of like general sentiment of what's going on around you.
I mean, like,
sense.
It depends. Like, how do I explain this? Generally speaking, why is 2020 a bad year? Because a couple of celebrity dies, or because like of Corona. Like somebody out there, probably because of COVID, has had probably one of the best years of his life. Do you get me? Like, I get it. COVID is, generally speaking, a bad thing. But unless it directly affects you, not even just getting the illness, maybe like you were locked down, like you were on lockdown and you didn't like that and that hurt your mental health. So specifically for you, COVID wasn't a good thing. Do you get me? And generally speaking, COVID wasn't a good thing. But like, let's say for me, where I do not care, like I have not directly been affected by it. I'm not going to turn around and be like 2020 is a bad year because everybody thinks it's that.
Yeah, maybe. You might be right on that one. Like, as in, the perception of negativity has been enhanced over the past few years. Like every year, apparently, it seems like it gets worse and worse. Like I'm pretty sure in 2018 they were like, oh, this year is getting bad. 2019, I'm like, oh my god, such a bad year. Hopefully the next decade is better. And then
I get it.
2020
like,
was.
Yeah, I get it.
I feel like that's
speaking,
normal. That's normal in society because we've reached a point which is like pretty positive, I would say, like compared to like everything else that happened before. It's pretty good. So it's normal to have some sort of downhill stage, I would say.
Is this the correction?
Like that's okay.
Is this the correction? Real life?
Yeah, some sort of correction, hopefully.
No, but what I'm trying to say, I get it. Generally speaking, 2020 has been a bad year compared to previous years for many reasons, because of COVID, because of the protests in America. I guess if you're American, at least.
Well, that's not a bad thing. If it was good to protest, what the hell?
Well, it's sure, but like, you know what I mean. Like, it's a
the outcome from the
a change. So if the outcome is positive, then whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't directly affect me. So yes, I can accept that. Generally speaking, maybe 2020, some people see it as a bad year, but I'm not. I don't like. I'm good. Do you get me?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm just saying the year's not over yet.
Just saying. 3 months, a lot could happen, man.
I feel like we shouldn't speak too soon.
My rise to fame. About to make it.
Well, this was a short podcast. I mean, I know we're ending it a bit early. We were aiming to do 1 hour, but we don't have our third member, and we did have a prepared topic to actually talk about, but since we don't have all three members, I feel like it would be a bit of a waste.
It's okay. To listen to me waffle about turning $1,000 into 3 billion.
Yeah, doing some stupid. I'm gonna have to cut so much of that. But yeah, hopefully we could keep you entertained for a bit.
Yeah,
I don't know how
hopefully.
long this podcast was. Pretty short. Just we freestyled it. I don't know what came out of it, but we just freestyled it.
We just waffle. We talk. That's how it's meant to be. We just talk.
Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully next week's podcast, it's more planned, kind of. More, we do know what we talk about. But yeah, this was Idiocracy. Dan I am out.
Newful out.
Okay, could have said in to switch up, but okay, that's fine.
Hmm?
Nothing. Never mind.
Is it done?